Donald Trump. Donald Trump and where are we at in terms of America versus Joe Biden? Like, where are we?
Well,
We sang and danced for Joe Biden. We, in my humble opinion, I think we labeled Donald Trump as the as the antithesis of like racist white America. Where are we in terms of government, and can we trust Joe Biden?
oh yeah, if we dealt with 4 years of Donald Trump, Joe Biden is a major figure.
Hmm.
Um, I mean, I happen to know the president elect.
Hmm.
He's an extremely decent human being. He's a caring, compassionate, empathetic man. Plus, I think his politics are a great improvement over the neo-fascist embrace of neo-Nazism. A man who could never make a moral distinction between those who fought against fascism and those who embraced it. So Donald Trump is only creating wedges between groups, creating chasms of bigotry and prejudice between groups, whereas Joe Biden is trying to bring them together. So there's no question that there's an improvement with Joe Biden. Now, do we have to push him? Of course. Jesus ain't on the ticket. Buddha didn't run. Allah ain't the Secretary of Defense, right? These are human beings.
Sure.
So that means you got to treat them like human beings. But at least with Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, you can push them. You can say, I disagree with that. What decision you made. Like, take, for instance, your governor, since you out in Cali.
Yeah.
Gavin Newsom chose Alex Padilla, bless him, to take Kamala Harris's place. Well, we want Latinx people in, but we got about what, 7, 8, 9 Latinx people in Congress, in the Senate. We ain't got no black woman. This is where white allyship has failed us. Gavin Newsom, what are you thinking, homie? I know that's your man. I'm not mad at that. And I want Latinx people to be represented, but you didn't choose a woman or a woman of color. And you surely didn't choose a black woman. Ain't no black woman in the Senate right now. So ain't nothing really Gavin Newsom can say to justify and legitimate that as a white liberal, the decision he made to replace a woman. The voters of that state elected a black woman. You could have carried through, bruh. You could have put another sister in there, and that would have still been the only black woman we have represented. We got men, and we got men of color. And what we don't have, and in the Senate, we have Latinx, both women and men. So you had a chance to put the only sister in to replace the only sister we had, and you fell through. So we gotta be critical. We gotta be vocal of that criticism and say, you depend upon black women to save your butt in the election Democratic Party, but you can't reward them when it comes time to distribute the goodies and to give out the duly earned kind of benefits and advantages to which they should be heir.
How do we push them? Because we saw Joe Biden go viral with the clips. You mentioned Gavin Newsom. Some may say Joe Biden's tone was a little bit too harsh. He said we need to form allies with Latinos. How do we push them as a whole, as a collective?
You raise your voice. Voting is one way.
Yeah.
And the fact that, and we say, look, Joe Biden at least said, hey, black people, you voted for me. So, and you had my back and now I got yours. Hey, the man put himself there in public. He put himself on Front Street and said, hold me accountable. I ain't heard Obama do that. Obama didn't go, hey, black people, you voted for me. You had my back. Now I got yours. He wanted black people to have his back. I don't know how much he had black people's back. So, and it was harder to push him than a white guy. Why? Because the black man thinks I'm black. I'm doing it. I'm the embodiment of your ideal. No, bruh. You still got to hold yourself accountable too. Just because you black don't mean you do black. And blackness is bigger and broader than your particular interpretation of what it may mean. So, we got to speak up. We got to voice our disgruntlement. We got to write op-eds. We got to say to Gavin Newsom, we got to have political figures say to him, look, that was a wrong move, bro. And we don't appreciate that. That is not acceptable. That's not something that should be seen as a non-inflammatory, non-controversial move. And this is not about black versus Latinx. Again, we got Cory Booker and Tim Scott. If I'm missing another senator, let me know. We got 9 Latinx senators in the United States Senate. We ain't got no black woman. We have to talk about that. We have to raise our voices about that. We got to take to social media. We got to have local political organizations, speak up about that. We have to voice our disgruntlement in every public arena we can to put a little pressure on my man to say that's not how one should behave, and that's not acceptable in this day and age when black women are bailing out the Democratic Party yet again.